Hello friends, it's Astro here and welcome back to City Skylines, to Shivery Timbers, where the trams are dinging, the hot dog and donut vans are cruising about, and this place is starting to really come together. I don't know about you, but I really enjoyed setting up Caleton and getting the monorail network set up. I mean, this has been pretty great so far, but I think Caleton has a few issues that mean that, you know, like this traffic issue here is a bit of a problem, and I would prefer to keep Caleton at this level. Like, that's as far as I think we can push this area. Any further, and I think the traffic would be pretty unbearable. I mean, I would consider it to be heavy at the moment. Right, I mean, these few spots do get rather bad. Down the main central road, yeah, they get a little bit bad. But, you know, overall, yeah, okay, well, that is really bad. But, alright, I'll have to have a ponder about that and see what we can do about re-cafoobling some of these roads and maybe making, I mean, the problem is, I made the mistake of putting all of my service buildings on the bottom end of the bloody city, as I always flip and do. So maybe we then need to have a look at one-waying up this whole area, right? So maybe the two outer ones can be pushing outwards, and then these two inner ones can be pushing inwards, and then we can upgrade these end roads to a larger capacity. That might be a good way to go. In fact, that's exactly... No. Right, let's let them suffer for a little bit so they can think about what they've done. And then we'll come back to that at a later date. What I want to do today is just go back to popping in a little bit of gentle, lovely, what are these? Alleys. Okay, what's this? A plain street. Without sidewalks, but with available parking spaces. Huh, okay. And that's a gravel road, obviously. This is a one-way laneway with parking, and this is a one-way laneway with bicycle lanes. That's pretty nice. Okay. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to have some delightful little... So we've got, you know, this huge, sprawling suburban community, urban community here, I should say. And then I think what we'd like to have is coming out of here, probably at about here, and we're going to get a nice little curvy road. We'll get back to basics, and we'll give ourselves a lovely little suburban neighborhood that sort of backs in on the city, right? We're going to have some trees here as well. That'll be lovely. But it backs in on the city without being, like, all up in its face. And we're just going to have, I guess, a couple of nice little curvy roads like this. We'll have a little curvy one there. That'll be nice. And then I would like to have another one that comes up and around like, like this. And then this. Oh, that's pretty nice. Yeah. Yeah, that'll do the trick quite nicely. Okay. And then we can have one that comes across and connects to there. Then we can have one that comes across and connects up like that. And maybe a little cul-de-sac here. Just to fill in that little central. Actually, I'll pull that back. I'll have it go just a little bit deeper. Just to about there. Yeah, that's lovely. Okay. See? Isn't that going to be good? I reckon that's going to be delightful. And before we start, what we're going to do is grab out a little landscaping tool here. We'll grab some big trees. Right? Medium trees? No. Large trees. Yes. And we're going to have some large conifers. I also have... I've got to turn that off. There we go. Brush size. Let's go 15. Like this. Brush strength. Let's just go to about there. And this way... I'll have that a little bit bigger. And this way, we can put in a little sort of grove of trees. We can just paint these along like this. Right? And we'll get a little bit of privacy for these guys. Right? That can connect up with the Christmas Tree King stuff up the top there. But we'll just have this sort of populating in. We have this nice parky area around the edge of the city here, right? Just to add a little bit of flavor and make it so that this city isn't just standing out like dog's bollocks. I think that's probably a good idea. Maybe we can have a couple down through here. Spiffy. A couple of conifers and pine trees. Great. Have a couple this way as well. And maybe 1 or 2 giant redwoods just dotted here and there. Alright, just gently coerced in. Just to keep this place looking, you know, looking nice. Sort of connecting it up. Ooh, I've gone a little bit overboard there. Whoopsie daisy. Okay, we'll have a few other trees in here as well. Maybe we can have, like, some random bushes? What's this? An oak. Let's get some random little bushes dotted in. Okay. Here we go. Just a little painting there. And what's in this? Gula. Gula's tall grass. I have a little bit of grass in there. Why not? What else do we have? No, not that. Wasn't there low vegetation somewhere in here? Or is that it? That's Gula's grass. I think there was... Ooh. Should we have a couple of rocks dotted about? What have I clicked on? An abandoned stone farmhouse. Yeah, heck yeah. Totally. I don't know. I didn't even mean to click that, but yeah, we're going to have that. We're going to plonk that right there. It's going to tear out that that redwood that was there. Pier ruins. Abandoned... Ooh. Yeah. Oh, cool. Oh, shit. Oh, I want this. Oh, I want this right here. I want this, like... down the old factory way. That's how you get down to here. Oh, this is empty again. We better fill this up. Here we go. Just top this boy up. Make sure it's looking good. So that we can always have people buying their hot dogs and enjoying the heck out of this joint. What else was in there? No, what was it? In here. There we go. Look at all these amazing things. Bunker ruins. Oh, guys. A shipwreck? You shouldn't have. Castle Tower ruins. There's an old abandoned car. Oh, no, I don't want that. Hang on. I need to keep an eye on this one. Let's crank this up. We'll let this keep filling itself.
Meteorologists are issuing a thunderstorm warning for the coming
Thunderstorm
days.
warning? Oh, dear.
Citizens are advised to stay indoors.
That's fine. Oh, it's not too bad. I'm sure we can handle it. Wowzers! Uh-oh.
A thunderstorm is battering the city.
Whoop.
Stay indoors until the storm has passed.
A big old thunderstorm. Look at that. Wow. Oh, guys, it's fantastic. Oh, I really like that. Let's get down into this level. We'll go into cinematic mode, which is... No, it's this one. We'll, Oh, wow. Come out of this. We'll come across towards the city. And we'll just sort of spin around and have a look. There we are. Looking out across the city. The giant abandoned factory. I mean, I'm not sure about putting that there, but I kind of like it. I really kind of like that. I mean, I could have put that in the industrial zone, but I'm never going to really look down there and see how awesome that place looks, because it's a friggin' industrial zone. Who cares? Right. Okay, let's get out of that. Let's get back to what we were doing, which is looking through fallen tree. Oh. Oh. I'm going to have... Yeah, we'll just have a couple of those lying around here. That's kind of nice. We'll have, some hinges. I'm not sure if we really need a hinge. What are these? Just old castle wall ruins? Okay. This is high vegetation. Alright, we can have some of that dotted in here. Nice. And we can have... Oh my god. What is this? A cave. Oh. A cliff? Oh my goodness. Okay, we don't need that. That's a bit big. What are these things? Giant cliff things. Cliff number 10. Oh, man. Oh, I could spend my entire day picking through this menu, quite frankly. What's this one? Special billboards. Disasters? No. Whoa, hello. No, I don't need that. I don't need that. Okay. Let's get back to what we were doing. Oh yeah, there are these things too. Yeah, like ploppable industrial things and ploppable residential bits and bobs. Alright, do we need a doghouse somewhere? We definitely need a snowman. Oh god. Okay, Brushside's single, and we need him right there. Looking out over the dodgy lake that we have to top up every now and then. I think that's pretty amazing, guys. I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, good. Good. So, anyway, what did we do? We built out some roads. So the roads have been built. And now, you'll have to excuse me, guys. I do get distracted sometimes. I get a little bit, you know, preoccupied with what I'm doing. And you know, I just kind of find myself getting carried away with things. And some people might find that a bit disturbing, but those people probably don't watch too much of what I'm doing, and that's fine. Actually, I don't want to have that on that side. But I don't know. It's just, look, I love to let myself get carried away with things and explore and be happy and enjoy the crazy oddities that are available in this game. Don't you? I don't know. It makes me happy to explore the depths of this crazy contraption that I love so much. And I used to love doing it with, you know, I'm sad about SimCity and how it's kind of a dead franchise now, because it was really great. You know, the original games were excellent, but then it just kind of, it died. You know, EA kind of broke it. But that's fine, because we've got City Skylines now, and it's totally here to look after all of my critical, you know, simulation game needs. Let's fix this up, shall we? Let's get this can come down here like this. We need to heat these people's homes, so we'll have it coming up and around here, and to this and there. Is that everyone? That's everyone. That's taken care of, and we've stuck to the roads, and that's fairly efficient, I think. We've like just covered everything. That's good. Okay, good. So this is going to be a nice little low-density neighborhood. I think we should probably get a couple of little paths in here as well. Where were they? It's in here, and it's in here, and then we should get a couple of little paths just to let these people go from this. No, go from, I guess. Let's do this. Let's have a curvy-worvy one. We'll have it go like this. No, oh, come on. Where do you need to go? What do you want? Okay, there we go. That's taken care of that one. We can have one that goes this way, right, and out through. Ah, oh, damn. There's a thing in the way. Let's have it curve this way, right, just under the metro, the monorail tracks there. That should be nice. Can we have one that goes this way too? I think we can. We'll have that curve out and around like this, and then down and just touch the road about there. There we go. May as well have one. We'll have one that comes this way too. That comes like past the old. Oh no, that's a bit of a problem. I wanted to have it come past the old stone farmhouse that's here. We'll have it go this way instead. Oops. Kind of want that to connect there, guys. No? Bulldoze then. Try again. Can we do it this way? There we go, that's better. And one that goes this way? Lovely. Look at that. Gotta love a little cheeky path or two. There's one. Okay. Little one here. Nope. Nope. Try that again. Oop, oop, oop. I need to turn off road snapping, don't I? No. Oh, flippin' heck. Here we go. Toggle snapping. And we'll just have this. Nope, too close. Here we go. Much better. Okay, so people can walk out and get from here straight to the main road where they can catch a tram if they need to. And should we allow them to walk into the park, I think. I think that we should. We'll have a little one that comes out of here. It goes like... Actually, these need to be gravel if we want them to match up with what's already in the park. So we can have one that goes this way. Very good. And we can have one that comes out this way. Excellent. Oh, lovely. And, I may as well come down this way as well. There we go. How's that? I reckon that looks pretty spectacular. If I do say so myself. Okay, so, lovely little neighborhood here. It's going to be fairly, you know, fairly low, because people are going to be wanting to live in the crazy big central business district here, which does have some deaths, I'm just saying. Let's have a look at our death care and see how that's doing. Okay. Cemeteries are getting fairly full. What do we need for a... Wow, we still can't get a crematorium. That's pretty crazy. What else have we got in here? Sauna, medical helicopters, that's right. Sports hall and gymnasium. Oh. Okay. More exercise opportunities, giving a small healthcare benefit to the neighborhood. Okay. A community pool, that'd be nice. I mean, I'm not sure how that'd do... like, because it is an outdoor pool, right? That would probably not do too well in this weather. We'll stick with the old the sauna for, you know, for that sort of experience. But yeah, crematorium. Don't get that until we hit 13,000 people. So that's something we need to work towards potentially. All right, well, we've built this cool little neighborhood here. I'm happy with that. It can sort of like look after itself and grow. There's only one road in or out, so hopefully, I mean, they shouldn't have that much traffic in that area, right? There's only going to be just the people that are in that area that need to come and go. And I think it should be fine. All right, let's see what we can do now. Now that that's out of the way, about extending... So what were these roads? They were just basic 2 lanes? Yeah. But we had a bus route in this area, didn't we? So maybe we can go like... like, what's this? Beta. Nah, I don't need that. Maybe we can go large road with bus lanes. That might be nice. And we can have that, like, down at this end. It is going to demolish a whole heap of stuff. But I feel like, yeah, this is going to be a thing. This is going to be a thing that we can do. I mean, that would have just decimated our population, which it did do. But this is going to be a thing that's going to help with moving buses around in this place. I'm also... yeah. Okay, let's do like this. Alright, one way... Wait, it's a one-way busway. I don't want a one-way busway. I want a one-way road with bus, which doesn't seem to exist. One way? Yeah, so there's not a one-way with bus. There's a 2-lane road with tram tracks, which is nice. But there's not a one-way with bus lane. So that's a bit annoying, but it's fine. Okay, so let's one-way this whole section up. And which way do we want this to go? Yeah, okay. Well, where's the traffic coming from here? Is it going like that? Yeah, okay, I think this is going to be the way to do it. So we'll have these one-way roads going this way to lead traffic out from this central spine. We're going to do the same on this end of town to lead traffic outwards. And outwards. Like that and like that. And then these 2 roads in the center, should we leave that? We'll leave them as 2-way for now. But if things still don't settle down, we could change them to 1-way and they will go inwards. So people will always have to come out here and then out and around onto this big boulevard and then back in from there. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. And all the bus stops were at this end of the town, so let's double check that, shall we? Let's check our bus stops. Yeah. So the bus stops are... Boss stops? Oh, poo. We've got them going the wrong way. We do. We've got... Yeah, we've got the bus stops... Oh, I see. So this blue one, have a look at its path now that we've changed it. It's going right out because they're basically both going clockwise. So what we'll do is we'll get this, and we'll go to here, and we'll just right-click these to swap them back the other way. Yep. And then we'll right-click these ones to swap them back the other way. Okay, so we're creating a clock... No, it's not really clockwise, is it? Okay, let's check our bus routes now. Public bus... shit, that's still broken. Right, how are we going to fix this? How are we going to fix this? I think that what we should do is just select this line. Where is it? How do How do we do lines overview? Right, okay, Carlton Local, get rid of that one. Yes. Carlton Local, get rid of that one. Yes. Good day. And we'll just recreate them. Okay, so we're going to go... Actually, I'll flip the roads back the way that I want them first. Where are we? Roads, one way. This one, flip them. Right, so these roads lead people out to the edge road. And then the buses can go like this. So they can be... right, we can have one here that then goes... Huh? What? Oh. Is this trying to... Oh, that's a tram. Whoops. Buses. We'll have one here that then comes out and then to here. And we'll just... we may as well just, like, do straight along the back like we did last time. But we then can't go across the bottom. Aha. Here's where we do then. We'll go this way. And then we'll go here and here. That should do the trick. Then we're going to have one that comes up and around the top side. No? Oh, I see. I see what I've done. Okay, we'll have one that comes out and around the bottom here. Right, stop there, stop there, stop there. And then in and back. Very good. And then what we want is one that starts here. Right, but then it comes around this way, ideally. So how are we going to do that? We can have it so that it stops here, and then... I don't want it looping like that. Yeah, that's better. Here, and then here. And then down into this southern end, and then up to here. Oh, this is pretty good. Yeah, I like that. I reckon that's actually really good. I reckon that's going to service us well. That's going to keep traffic flowing around this central area much better. Yeah, totally happy with that. Okay, great. Great. Well, that should take care of that. That should fix up a bit of the traffic in the center of town. Right? How's it looking now? It's, you know, it's pinching in a little bit. Like, it's just shuffled it around and spread it out a little bit. But that's good. I'm pretty happy with that. I mean, it'd be potentially better if we could have a big road here as well, but you know what? I don't even think a 4-lane road is that necessary up here, quite frankly. Is it? Kind of don't think so. Maybe we can just pinch that in and put the zoning back. Because, so this traffic's coming this way. I mean, that was like a, what was it, a 4-lane road with a bus lane? That seems like overkill, now that I look a little bit closer at it. Hang on, what's this? We got... Yeah, 4-lane with bus roads. And this is a 4-lane with bus lanes. Ah. Okay. Whereas... Oh, what's this guy? Large avenue. Oh, that'll be nicer. Let's do that. It's the same width, but it looks nicer. What about this one? How big is this one? It's the same size? Okay. I kind of don't need bus lanes that much, crucially. But, you know what? Let's have this. At least it makes this road a little bit more interesting and a little bit nicer. Right? It makes it look a little bit more decent with that line of... Well, they're frosty, you know, cold trees, but that's fine. That's fine. And we'll, I'll tell you what, we'll redo that as well. Just so that's properly and correctly all taken care of. And those buildings should squeeze out just a hair's width. You know, just one more row eventually, when they're ready. Okay, great. That's taken care of. Carlton is still looking kind of naked here, sitting at the bottom end of town. But I'm pretty happy with how that's turned out. I'm very happy, as a matter of fact. And I think the next thing we need to think about is just densifying a few areas and filling a few things in so that they start to look a little bit, you know, more populous. Got a little train line, monorail, I can never say that correctly. This is coming up very nicely. Now it's time for us to do some real sort of densification and then expansion. Yeah. Alright. Well, friends, thank you very much for tuning in. I do hope that you enjoyed this episode and that you are continuing to enjoy this series. I'm very much enjoying continuing to play this game. It's It's very chill. It's very relaxing. I mean, it's chill because it's cold, but, you know, the other type of chill as well. Anywho, friends, thank you very much for tuning in. I'll see you all next time.